Hello, my name is Joseph Guerrero. The title of my presentation is The Environment in American Modern Art. The theme discussed will be science, technology, and the environment. During the 19th century, painters began to use landscapes as a source of inspiration for their works of art. Some artists captured beautiful scenes from nature, such as mountain ranges, while others found beauty in the industrial growth of cities in early America. Before photography became a widely available medium, works of art were used to educate or inform society. Being that artists can see things differently and have the desire to interpret the world around us, they are able to use their creativity to help others see things in a new light. The works of art discussed today will be Albert Bierstadt, The Rocky Mountains, Landers Peak, 1863, Thomas Moran, Chasm of the Colorado, 1873-1874, and Joseph Pennell's Pittsburgh, No. 2, 1909. Albert Bierstadt was part of the Hudson River School or movement, which is considered the first true artistic fraternity. Its name was coined to identify a group of New York City-based landscape painters that emerged about 1850 under the influence of Thomas Cole and lasted until about the time of the centennial. If you were to see this work of art in person, you would say that it has a lot of mass due to the size of the artwork. It stands at 6 feet by 10 feet. There is an implied line from left to right of the artwork created by the mountains and the landscape that compels the viewer to look across the vast, beautiful landscape consisting of bright and cool colors. Albert Bierstadt's paintings did not present landscapes as they appeared, being that he used a technique called luminism, which he learned while he attended the Hudson River School. The technique altered aspects of the painting to amplify its effect on the viewer. You can see this technique used in the Rocky Mountains, Landers Peak within the illuminated waterfall, which also appears to be the focal point of the artwork. The luminism technique is shown here in the waterfall. I would describe it as somewhat dreamy or almost fantasy-like. Thomas Moran, whose paintings helped establish Yellowstone National Park, was also a student of the Hudson River School. In this painting, there is an implied horizontal line that goes from left to right of the painting. It gives the viewer of the painting the sense that they are physically gazing from the precipice. There is a visual heaviness to the artwork, being that there is an overcast with a dark cavern below. It looks like it could be a frightening but beautiful place to be. The painting has an asymmetrical balance created by the darkness and lightness on opposite sides. The luminism technique is used in the center of the artwork here that almost creates a surreal effect. In contrast to the Hudson River School artists, Joseph Pennell saw beauty in the over-industrialization of American cities. Pennell was proud of the work being accomplished and did not mind or may not have been aware of the harm being done to the environment. Joseph Pennell was quoted as saying, "Way down below the level road on which I stood, way on the opposite side of the river, Pittsburgh lies a dark, low mass, hemmed in by its rivers, lorded by its hills. In the hollow the smoke hangs so dense often I could not see the city at all. But once in a while a breeze falls on the town, and the great white skyscrapers come forth from the thick black cloud, and the effect is glorious, the glorification of work, for Pittsburgh is the work city of the world." Pennell uses foreshortening to create a city skyline in the distance. He does this by using lighter shades while illustrating the buildings. Pennell's use of contoured lines to etch the building and steamboats gives a sense of volume to the etching. Pennell's art style and mediums used are completely opposite of Bierstadt and Moran's. While Bierstadt and Moran created colorful, bright works of art using oils and paints, Pinnell created heavy, dark, colorless etchings and illustrations. Pinnell was drawn to urban and industrial landscapes the same way Bierstadt and Moran were drawn to the American West. All three artists were able to use their specific talents to create amazing pieces of artwork. Pinnell's use of etching and his decision to rarely use color set the tone of his urban sprawl illustrations. Bierstadt and Moran used their luminism technique they learned while studying with artists at the Hudson River School to create natural but surreal landscape paintings of the American West. The works created by Bierstadt and Moran helped establish national parks, while Pinnell, who didn't appear to be an advocate for the environment, created posters for the government promoting World War II.